I'm about to show you how you can make your first $100 online with no experience and $0 by starting a pod business. Don't worry if you've never heard of this before. I'm going to explain exactly what a pod business is and how you can start one step by step. So, what exactly is a pod business? Pod stands for print on demand, and this is a business model where you create designs that get printed on products like t-shirts, mugs, tote bags, and phone cases. But here's the great part. These products only get made once someone orders them. And you're not the one doing the printing. This means you don't have to worry about keeping inventory or handling shipping logistics. A third-party supplier takes care of all that for you, leaving you free to focus on the fun stuff, like creating designs and marketing your products. So why is print on demand such a great option, especially if you're a beginner? For starters, it's super low risk. Unlike traditional retail businesses where you have to buy inventory up front, with POD, you don't pay for the product until you've already made a sale. No unsold stock, and you don't need to invest a ton of money to get started. Plus, it's easy to scale. Once you've found designs that sell well, you can expand your product line or explore different niches without much extra effort. Another big perk is the creative freedom. You can design products that showcase your personal style, cater to specific interests, or tap into trending topics. The first step in starting your pod business is picking a niche. A niche is just a fancy word for a specific group of people you'll target with your products. This could be anything from yoga enthusiasts to dog lovers to fans of a particular TV show. Choosing a niche is really important because it lets you create products that speak directly to a specific audience, making them easier to market and sell. When you're deciding on a niche, think about what you're passionate about or where you see a gap in the market. If you're excited about your niche, it'll show in your designs, and customers will connect with your products more. Once you've nailed down your niche, it's time to get creative with your designs. This is where tools like Leonardo AI come in handy. Leonardo AI is a great tool that uses artificial intelligence to create stunning images based on the prompts you give it. For example, if you're targeting cat lovers, you could create a design featuring a cat wearing sunglasses at the beach. Just type something like "cool cat in sunglasses at the beach" into Leonardo AI, and it'll generate a unique image that you can use on your products. Even if you're not a pro designer, this tool makes it easy to create eye-catching designs that stand out. Once you're happy with your design, you can download it and get it ready for your products. With your designs in hand, the next step is deciding where to sell your products. Two popular platforms for print on demand are Etsy and Shopify. Each has its own perks, and the choice depends on your goals and how much control you want over your store. Etsy is an online marketplace known for handmade, vintage, and custom products. It's a great starting point because it already has a large audience looking for unique items. Setting up a shop on Etsy is straightforward, and you don't have to worry too much about driving traffic to your store since Etsy has a built-in audience. However, Etsy does charge fees for listing items and takes a small percentage of each sale, which can eat into your profits. On the other hand, Shopify lets you create your own independent online store, giving you complete control over your branding and customer experience. This is great if you're aiming to build a long-term brand. But you'll need to work a bit harder on marketing since you won't have Etsy's built-in audience. Shopify has a monthly subscription fee, but it doesn't take a percentage of your sales, so depending on how much you sell, it might be more cost-effective in the long run. Since this video is aimed at beginners, we'll focus on Etsy, as it's more beginner-friendly and requires less upfront work in terms of marketing and building an audience. If you're going for Etsy, you can just go ahead and set up an account and online store which Etsy will guide you through step by step. It's pretty straightforward. Now the next step is to connect your Etsy store to a print-on-demand supplier. Popular pod suppliers include Printful, Printify, and Guten. These platforms integrate seamlessly with Etsy, so when a customer places an order in your shop, the order is automatically sent to your POD supplier. The supplier then prints the product and ships it directly to the customer, meaning no extra work for you. As you can see, POD is such a low-maintenance business model. When you're picking a pod supplier, think about factors like product quality, shipping times, and pricing. For example, Printful is known for its high-quality prints and reliable shipping, but it's a bit pricier. A basic t-shirt might cost you around $12 to produce on Printful, and you could sell it on Etsy for $25. After Etsy's fees and production costs, you might pocket around $10 per shirt. Printify offers more competitive pricing, with some t-shirts costing as little as $8 to produce, but the trade-off might be slightly longer shipping times or fewer product options. Take some time to compare suppliers and find the one that best suits your needs. With your Etsy store set up and connected to a POD supplier, you're ready to start adding products. Upload your designs to the products you want to sell, like t-shirts, mugs, and phone cases. Make sure each product listing includes high-quality images, a detailed description, and relevant tags to help customers find your products. Write descriptions that highlight what makes your product unique and why customers will love it. For example, if you're selling a t-shirt with a funny cat design, mention how it's the perfect gift for cat lovers who appreciate a good laugh. Once your products are listed, it's time to start marketing them. Just because you're on Etsy doesn't mean you can sit back and wait for sales to roll in. You'll need to actively promote your products to drive traffic to your store. One of the easiest and most effective ways to do this is through social media. If you're on Instagram, for example, you can post pictures of your products or of your Leonardo AI images and use hashtags related to your niche to reach potential customers. Engage with your followers by responding to comments and messages, and think about running a small giveaway to boost your visibility. You could offer a free t-shirt to one lucky winner who follows your account and shares your post, helping you reach a wider audience. Another great way to promote your products is by creating content that showcases your designs in action. For example, you could create a short video showing how to style one of your t-shirts, or post a picture of a mug with your design in a cozy kitchen setting. The goal is to help potential customers picture themselves using your products, which can increase their likelihood of making a purchase. If you're comfortable with it, you could also run paid ads on platforms like Facebook or Instagram to reach a larger audience. With targeted ads, you can show your products to people who are most likely to be interested based on their interests and online behavior. Don't underestimate the power of reviews and customer testimonials. Encourage your customers to leave reviews on your Etsy shop after they've received their products. Positive reviews can massively boost your credibility and help convince other potential customers to make a purchase. If a customer leaves a glowing review, you might even want to ask if you can feature it in your marketing materials. As you start making sales, it's important to keep track of what's working and what's not. Use the analytics tools provided by Etsy to monitor your store's performance. Pay attention to which products are selling well and which ones aren't, and adjust your strategy accordingly. If you notice that a particular design is flying off the shelves, think about creating more products with similar designs. On the other hand, if something isn't selling, try to figure out why. It could be the design, the product type, or even the way it's being marketed.